All right, boys and girls. So tonight we are going to be working on Stevenson Grammar, page 20, numbers 1 through 6. So we're going to start off reading the sentence. And number 1 says, in the evening, Kevin liked to talk to the zebra. So let's start off with our first prepositional phrase. So if I look here, I see the word in. So I'm going to put a P over the word in, a noun over evening, or N, and then adjective for the. Then I'm going to wiggle it just a little bit. Then I'm going to keep reading. Kevin liked to. So before we were taught to put a P and a check mark. So now what we need to do is we're going to stop and think. So now we're going to look at the to as a stop sign. So we're going to stop and think. Is the word next to the to a verb, or is it a prepositional phrase? So if we look at the word talk, we know talking is an action, so that's actually a verb. So we're going to put a V over talk and just a check mark over to. So now we can keep going. This right here is called a verb phrase. So now, to. We're going to stop one more time. That's our stop sign. And we're going to think. Is this a prepositional phrase or is this a verb phrase? So the zebra, we know that that is a prepositional phrase. So we're going to put a P and a check mark over the to, ADJ for the adjective, and then noun over zebra. And then we can wiggle. All right, number 2. For a long time, Ellen spoke to the child in a soft voice. We know for is a preposition, time is the noun, and then we have 2 adjectives in this one. And don't forget both arrows. And then we can wiggle. Next we have Ellen spoke to the child. So to is our stop sign. Is the child a verb phrase or a prepositional phrase? And we know the child is a prepositional phrase. So we're going to put a P and a check mark. ADJ, or adjective, a noun for child, and then we're going to wiggle. The next thing is we are going to look at in a soft voice. In is a preposition, voice is the noun, and then we have 2 adjectives. Don't forget both arrows. All right, number 3. At noon, Joan gave Jake the book to read. So at is the preposition, noon is the noun, we wiggle. Joan gave Jake the book to read. So let's look at the 2. Is read a prepositional phrase or is it a verb phrase? And we know reading is an action, so we're going to put a verb there. We're going to just check off the 2. Number 4, the boy reached on the shelf for a record to play. So on the shelf. On is the preposition, shelf is the noun, the is the adjective, and then we wiggle. We have for is the preposition, record is the noun, a is the adjective, then we wiggle. And now lastly, we have this 2. This is our stop sign. We're going to look. Is play a prepositional phrase or a verb phrase? And we know playing is an action word, so we're going to put verb there and then check off the 2. All right, boys and girls, you are going to complete numbers 5 and 6 on your own and show us tomorrow. If you are watching this video, the secret message that you need to write in the bottom right-hand corner of your page is the word sparkle. Don't tell your friends. See you tomorrow.